Oh no. Oh, here's something cool. What's up? Yes, sir. I found treasure like a few months ago. I found treasure a few months ago. Like not really like buried treasure, but count. It would count as treasure. Because I was at the dog park with my dog. I was walking around. I thought like I have nieces. I have nieces and sisters and stuff. I thought I found like this, right? I found this on the ground at the dog park. And I thought it was like jewelry, just costume jewelry. Somebody was walking around, dropped this, and then like I did the tech. Like I didn't know until yesterday. You can find the numbers on the back of jewelry and just type it in, and it's just like a It's like a serial number, just like a serial number. Found out that's like worth $400. I was like, just insanely, because I was gonna sell that. I was gonna sell that on OfferUp. I'm going to sell it on OfferUp for $40. $40. I was just going to sell this. Turns out it's worth 400. And I was like, what? Oh my. Something told me, hey, why don't you like just go get it checked out? Go get it checked out, see what you find. Because normally when you pick up things in the dog park, they're in plastic bags and you really, terrible. But this time I was like, wow, look at that. Like, it's not, I don't think the diamonds are real. I got to go get the diamonds completely checked out because they're probably definitely cubic zirconian. Definitely. But the sterling silver, pretty solid, kind of heavy. So I'm like, oh, wow, I found treasure. Living in LA, you got to keep your eyes ready. Just living in LA, be ready for that. Oh, how you doing? Good morning. This is my Sunday joke writing session. I'm going to try and do this where I write jokes. That's all. Just going to write jokes. Hopefully someone jumps on, write jokes with me. If you have any like tags you want to give me, I appreciate that. That'd be cool. None of these are prepared for like the stage, really. Not like, these just stuff I write down. It's a lot of my stuff is in my phone. Different like books I gotta like get through, but I gotta figure out like where to get with this stuff. Like earlier this week, let's go. Joke number one would be, oh yeah, simple directions. I'm a man of simple directions. I love them. I hate when people don't follow simple directions. Like when people jog on the sidewalk, I'm like, bro, it's in the name, sidewalk. You're not doing any of that. Jog in the street. I'm a walker. I like walking on the sidewalk because that's what it's made for. Or the automated walker at the airport. What's that called? The automated sidewalk. I think that's what it's called. I think the moving sidewalk, the one that just moves for you. That's again, I don't understand why people run on that. It's moving already. It's a moving sidewalk. You're destroying the point of the street moving you. Man. I didn't realize how lazy I was in life until I was on a moving sidewalk in the airport. If you've never done it, go do it. Moving sidewalks in the airport make you feel like a king. I didn't realize how lazy I got on that sidewalk, and I was just like, I never want to move again. Why don't we just have these in the city? Why don't every politician has lied to us? Every politician has lied to us. Why don't we just have moving sidewalks in the city? I didn't know how lazy I was until I was on a moving sidewalk. Oh man, the airport really showed me how lazy I was. Like the airport asks you to do the most simple things, and I made the biggest deal out of it. Like I paid extra money for it. I paid extra money to be like have that super class go, don't take off your shoes pass. What is that called? Check. What is that called? I didn't until I was on a moving sidewalk. Man, didn't know how lazy. Like the airport shows me how lazy I am. I got what's that? What is the check one though? Go as man. What's I need help with a word. I need help with a word right now. If you can help me out real quick. What is that? Like pre-check. TSA pre-check. That's what I got. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. The airport showed me how lazy I was. I paid to not take off my shoes. That's what TSA pre-check was. Like do I have to undo my laces and put them in a bin and then put them back? I would wear sandals. I don't even wear sandals to the beach. I wore it to the airport because I didn't want to take off that laziness peak laziness at the airport. Take off my shoes. I will also no longer. This is a TikTok thing for sure. I will no longer be like engaging with trolls on TikTok. It's just it feels like counterintuitive. TikTok takes down anything. TSA pre-check was just to be lazier. That's all. TSA pre-check was $50 extra just to not take off your shoes. Because I like if I was flying a lot, like 2 years ago, I was on a comedy tour. Well, not two, it was like a few years ago. I was on a comedy tour flying a lot. And I paid like the first few months, I was like, yeah, I could do this. I could do, but then having to take off my shoes, waking up hungover, waking up just like really like, oh no, where am I? Like I had to get TSA pre-check. You don't ask me to do things in the morning in front of people at the airport. The airport is just like school right now. Like you have to come up in front of the class. You have to do a little spin. You have to show everybody what's in your bag. Like the airport's the closest thing to being a child that everyone has to go through. Like the most adults have to go through the airport and be treated like a child. Sir, I am the CEO of Astronomicon. I don't have to take off my shoes. Yeah, you do. And you have to do a little turn for me. And you have to go through that booth for me and show everybody what's in your bag. Have a nice day. Like it's just the weirdest thing. Like we I think that's what the terrorists won. TSA pre-check. The T stands for terrorist. Terrorist service agreement pre-check. Oh man. Airport makes you feel like a child. They make you do. Airport makes you feel like a child. They do so much. You show up and you didn't study for a test. I don't know all the rules for TSA. How much, like, it's weird. Like, how many ounces can I not take on the plane? And then I gotta, then I gotta do the math on that. I don't know math like that. Hey, Joanna, how you doing? Good morning. How'd the fight go? How did the fights go? You show up and did, TSA is when you show up and didn't study for a test. I didn't. Yeah, that's weird to me. TSA is just showing up and going, you can't have 16 ounces of liquid in your bag. And you're like, how many ounces is this? I didn't study for this test. The T in TSA stands for for sure. I don't know what the S or the A stands for, but the T stands for terrorists because they won. Hangovers should be called hang-ons. I always feel like, oh yeah, here's another one. Here's another joke, Joanna. I think hangovers should be called hang-ons. Like I always feel like I'm hanging on. Never feel like I'm hanging over. Always hanging, like whenever I'm just waking up blasted from like the night before with a hangover, I'm just like, this is the wrong term for it. Why is everything spinning and I'm still awake? Like it, oh man. Hangover is just it's the feeling of regret embodied. Like normally the feeling of regret like is an inside feeling where you could like shove it down and just like be like, I regret doing nothing. Like normally that's the feeling of regret. But when you have a hangover, the feeling of regret is your body because you try to shove it down and your body's like, oh man. It's the physical actual treatment of being sick, of your actions from yesterday. And you can't just be like, well, I just party like that. Your body is like literally pushing you through and you're like, I guess I shouldn't have partied that hard. I'm sorry. A hangover is it's the equivalent to getting a divorce without a prenup. Like if you get a divorce with a prenup, you go, or like, yeah, like a hangover is the difference between a divorce and just a normal breakup. Like if you have a normal breakup, you don't have to worry about that. It's whatever. It didn't work out. I'm sorry. If you get divorced, you have to live with that. You just have to be like, I shouldn't have done that. I really, every month I gotta pay. Oh no. Yeah, divorce is like permanent hangover. Divorce is the hangover of relationships. Hey, why don't you get married? Same reason I don't drink vodka all night. I don't want to get that hangover later. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joanna. Thanks for being here. Hey, Alicia. I'm so happy my tolerance grew. I'm so happy my tolerance grew so much more. I still drink. Good for you. Good for you. It's good for your. It's so much better for your body when you don't drink. Divorce is the hangover. Relationships, but like I don't know, you get hangovers from other things too. Hangovers with divorces, hangover relationships. What was I saying with the hangovers thing? Damn it. Hangovers are a physical embodiment of regret. Oh man. Regret and shame. A hangover is like the embodiment of all the sins. Pretty much all the sins. I shouldn't have been so proud of myself last night. Oh, the gluttony. The gluttony of a hangover. The 7. What it's been so long since I felt a horrible hangover. Dude, honestly, good for you. Good for you. Horrible hangovers just don't sit well with me anymore. I tell people I go to church, and even if I don't plan on going to church, that's my excuse for not drinking. That's just my excuse. Hey, you want another drink? No, I got to go to church in the morning. Normally I say no, but like if I'm around someone and like they're really like having a good time, I don't want to ruin their good time. Like I like to lie in positive ways. You know, when someone says, "How do I look?" and you have to go, "You look good." That's like a positive lie. Same thing like, "Oh, you want a drink?" Now I got to go to church in the morning, as opposed to, "Nah, I don't want to wake up with a hangover and it's not that fun anymore." Because then, like, I don't want to tear down someone's time. I don't want to be that guy who's just like, hey man, you know, bad drinking's for your body, and you know what happens when you drink, and you know what drinks. I don't want to be that guy. I'd rather be like, man, I'm gonna go to church, get right with the Lord in the morning, have it in my soul. But no, go ahead one. Can I have a sip? Can I like a little sip? I have a little drink. Oh, when I get a hangover, I live with it. I have to continue my day. I have to be an adult. I hate it. I remember the first time I woke up with a hangover. I was 17. I just went to college in Rhode Island. I was at Johnson and Wales University. J Woo. It was a fun time. The night before I put vodka in milk because that's the only mixture I had. And like I was drunk in the next day. I went to my job at the computer lab, just all hungover. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And even the guys who were working next door, they were like they're upperclassmen. And they're like, oh yeah, let me talk. Oh, are you sure you're good? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm good. And then about like 2 minutes later, I was just in the restroom holding onto the toilet, just being like, every night in my dreams, just like holding on, tossing up vodka milk, like, and just gross, just like a Russian, just very much Russian, like, you shouldn't have drank that last night. Oh, I regret. Oh, I regret so much. Like, it was one, oh man, no buenos. Other hangovers I kind of enjoy, but vodka hangovers are just not my, like, whiskey hangovers I enjoy because it makes me feel like a cowboy. That's all. That's the only reason. With a whiskey hangover, I'm just like, oh yeah, oh, gonna go get on my horse now. Like that. Tequila hangover, I just remember all my exes very, like, it's just a very Mexican hangover. Like with tequila hangover, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I should have been a better man. Like that's how I feel with tequila hangovers. That's funny. Hangovers from tequila, different. You guys are the best. Um, I don't really get any hangovers from gin. But I don't really drink that. I stick to whiskey mostly. What else? Up until this day, I can still smell the vodka. Well, hugging the, yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Like I have emotional memory like that. I just have that emotional memory. If you get a chance, hit those hearts. I don't know why. They just help. They help. I don't know why the app made it into a thing, but if you get a chance, thanks. But no, yeah, I still smell vodka and it brings back just bad memories of being an adolescent, of being a boy, of being a boy man, adolescent boy man. It's scary. It's, guys, women don't understand how scary it is to be a boy man, to be that level of age where you're strong enough to tear things apart with your hands easily and you don't get tired and you don't get hurt, but you're still mentally like trying to put Play-Doh together. Like mentally, you're still doing a lot of Legos. You're still trying to be like, hey, who wants to play Foursquare? But then you're just this beast of a monster. Like it's in the struggle of being a man. I like there's some benefits when you're not like a big guy. When you're a big guy, which I'm your most average heightness you can find. When people say like, oh, there's like tall, small, and like your average heightness, it's really just that, like that. Your average height men is the same as the middle class. It's very direct. Like average height men, like the upper class is definitely this much, the lower class is definitely this much. That middle class, though, it's like that. That's the amount of average height men there are, just that much. And like, cause like there's a lot of guys who are my same size, but they're smaller and more frail. They're little bit bigger than me, but they're still like not. It's weird. Like most, like I, even in my average heightness, I can still be like, if I see a guy's that's taller than me, I still don't think he's bigger than me. That if that is that like makes sense in like man's brain. In man brain, that makes sense. Oh, that guy's like 6'5". I'm still a bigger man than him. All right. I take care of my stuff. Like I know that guy. He's a child. Like something in men, our brains just like don't add up to like, yeah, you have to do more than that for me to like respect you. That in your height, to even admit you're bigger than me. But like in my average heightness, I'm like, yeah, I'm an average height guy. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Because anytime I walk in a room with like my friends who are like tall dudes, big dudes, anytime, everyone just wants to size them up. Oh, just like everyone got a chair ready, everyone, including me, hey, if this guy gets out of hand, I got him. When I walk around, most people are comfortable. Hey, yeah, this guy's cool. Yeah. What is he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything. We'll just get rid of him. Like there's that level of comfort. Like my average heightness has made things like there's been some accommodations to it. Accommodations, as you will. It's definitely funny to be this frame because I'm like I've had like body dysmorphia since I was a child, since I was like a little boy. So and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice because I was a fat kid. I was like a fat kid. I was 150 pounds as a child. I was this big, but like this wide. I was like one of those vases you buy from. I look like a vase you bought from a thrift store. You're like, wow, this looks good. Like I was like that wide as a child. I was a big child. And now that I'm a man, and most like people are like, well, you're not like a very big man. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, anytime I look in the mirror, I'm just like, that's a big guy. Look how big he is. I got them cheeks. But then like that's just body dysmorphia because when you're a fat kid, you're always going to be fat. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. That's why anytime I'm around my nephews or my nieces or any child at that, I tell them how perfect they are. I just put that in their brain. And hey, you know you're like the coolest kid in the world. Hey, you know you're so smart. Hey, you know that you learn things so much faster than I just throw that into kids' brains because they need that. If not, all I heard growing up was, hey, look at this little fat kid. Hey, look at little fat boy. That's all I heard. And I was just like, yeah, I guess I'm a fat boy. I guess that's me. Oh, just a little big fat boy. That's why I love my generation. We learned how to like talk to kids. My generation was the first generation to learn to talk to kids. Do not realize what a leap and bounds we've made in talking to kids. Like your parents' generation did not talk to kids. My parents' generation did not talk to kids, especially like you're supposed to now, especially with the understanding of like, hey, when you tell them something, they're going to remember it. Like back then, parents were very much just like, hey, you stupid head, go pick up that toy. Like it was just like, why would you talk to a kid like that? Why? What possesses you to be like, look at you, you big old dumb. That's a child. Like that's insane. That our generation, it took like let's say 2,000 years for adults to be like, maybe we should be nicer to these kids. It might not be good on their mental health. Dude, that's Alicia. That's what I'm talking about. Like it took a long time. I could tell by like my parents. By the way, like my mom and dad, by the way, like they tell me stories of how their parents talk to them. I was like, dang, you guys were verbally abused. And you can't say that to your parents because then they get offensive. They get offensive. They're like, yeah, your grandma and grandpa verbally abused. And don't you say that. They're good. They were doing their best. And like, as I get older, I understand. I understand because there's some things my parents did that I got to tell people like, hey, they did good. They tried. All right. It's hard. It's hard. Because I'm also 38. I'm 38 now. By the time my dad was my age, he had like 5 children. He had 5 children that he was raising with my mom in a house in a city that always had gunshots going off. So now I'm just like, hey, they tried their best, okay? We my parents did their best they could. It's because I don't have kids. If you don't have kids and you don't get married, you live like your body doesn't have to stress out every day. And I've been doing stand-up comedy for like 20 years. It's like it's been a job that's kind of the easiest, funnest job I've been able to sustain. And it's the coolest part about it is like a lot like there's ego. There's a lot of ego in this and because it's entertainment. The only way you technically get promoted is if you get more famous. But you can still work. You can still work. Like I'm pretty sure I would be making this amount of money if I was bad at any other job. At least I get to be bad at a job and enjoy it. Huh? That's the coolest thing. I've been bad at a lot of jobs. I'm not going to put it out like I haven't. I've been bad at a lot of jobs. I haven't been able to make a living off of those jobs. So like being able to do this for so long and still make a living, I'm like, oh, life is good. My mom and dad, I told my dad on my way to Rhode Island one time because I was taking a trip to go visit some friends in college. I was like, hey, Dad, I'm not sure if I want to be like because I was a finance major. I was getting a degree in finance to hopefully get my Series 7 license and be a stockbroker. That was okay. I got to talk to you guys later. I'll see you in a minute. No. Hi, guys. I got a phone call. Oh, man. Hey, hello. Hi. How are you?